Prosecutors in LA have filed felony charges against 6 men they say were soliciting contracting work from fire victims in the Pacific Palisades without a license. Our investigative reporter Eric Leonard joining us live in the Palisades, where he spoke with LA County District Attorney Nathan Hochman. It's an NBC4 exclusive. Eric.
Hi, Jonathan. Well, the DA says he's hoping to send a message by continuing to run these stings and investigations, one to unlicensed builders, that they may get caught, and if they do, they could face felony charges, even prison time, and about unlicensed work that he says can cost homeowners a lot more money in the long run.
And we're hoping this warning message gets through. Stay out of LA County, or else we are going to methodically go after you.
LA County's district attorney visiting the Palisades today, where he says investigators from the state contractors license board recently ensnared a half-dozen unlicensed builders. Some had websites and social media accounts promising services like these, remodeling and construction, and they allegedly tried to solicit construction business without a license from someone who turned out to be an undercover investigator.
At the beginning of the fires, it was looters, arsonists, people impersonating first responders, price gougers. Right. But now, as we get into the reconstruction period, we're unfortunately having to deal with unlicensed contractors.
Hochman's office has filed 6 cases charging each person with a violation of contracting without a license during a natural disaster. It's a crime that's more serious in this circumstance because the fire zones are part of a state-declared disaster area.
So the law provides that in declared disaster areas, if you go ahead and operate as an unlicensed contractor, it now gets elevated to a felony. That's a maximum 3 years imprisonment, a $10,000 fine.
The 6 charged in the Palisades made initial appearances in court in the last week. Hochman says he's equally concerned about homeowners who may not realize how expensive it can be to use an unlicensed contractor. While the bid for a job may be initially lower, unlicensed builders can't get permits, which could make insuring the property impossible, not to mention a number of other problems.
They could ask for huge upfront money. They could walk away from your projects. They don't have licensing or insurance. Anybody gets injured during the project, that's on you because they're not paying workman's comp insurance.
He says under the law, homeowners are always considered the victim, so there are no legal risks to reporting an unlicensed builder to the authorities. He posted these signs around Altadena and the Palisades and says he hopes anyone who realizes they're in business with someone who's not allowed to be in the construction business calls in.
I think everyone needs to be that careful and diligent consumer, and the check here is very simple. Ask the person who's your contractor to give you their license number. That's all you have to do.
It's really easy, Hochman says, to check on somebody's license. The state contractors license board has an easy search tool that anybody can use. As for the 6 people charged in this case, they were in court last week. 4 of them have entered not guilty pleas. Live in the Pacific Palisades, I'm investigative reporter Eric Leonard, NBC4 News. Back to you.